It was a calm day, but coastal flooding's on the way. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci, and here's how you can prepare as we go into our Friday here. Make sure to cut down loose tree limbs and take in those Halloween decorations during the morning before the winds really kick up. Move your cars if you need to if you live in a coastal flooding area here. Keep your devices charged in case we do get into a power outage. And really, if you can, just stay inside on Friday night. You'll have Saturday night and Sunday night to be out and about. It does look like coastal flooding is our biggest threat here, but if you're not along the coast or in an area that sees coastal flooding, it will be the winds that is the biggest concern for you here. We do have coastal flood alerts in effect for Atlantic County as well as eastern Burlington and Ocean County. Elsewhere, we have the more significant coastal flood warnings in effect here, and that is to cover that Friday afternoon high tide. Then we have wind advisories in effect for mainland Atlantic, mainland Cape, and Cumberland counties. High wind warnings along the coast. Actually, this area here in Atlantic County is in a wind advisory, not a high wind warning. There's a mistake on my part there. Let's take a look at our Thursday night. Lows will be in the low to mid 50s everywhere. It's a good night to leave the windows open here. Actually a comfortable night. Good calm before the storm kind of weather. And then here we go on Friday. We're talking about rain moving in from the south. Here it comes. This is noon. This is now 3 o'clock. Few showers for the afternoon. But it takes a while for this to actually make its way into the area. It takes 3 hours later before we start to see some of that heavier rain work in. Then it will be around 4 to evening hours. I think the worst is from about 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then by midnight, starting to lift north. We'll have to wait until about 3 a.m. or so for it to fully be out of here. Looking at our rainfall totals overnight, generally between a ½ inch to an inch, some higher totals in Cumberland and Salem counties here. I think the roadway flooding threat along the streams and creek threat is fairly limited, but the wind threat, again, that's our biggest concern. They're coming right from the east, and that's going to pile up our water for the coastal flooding. Already sustained winds 30 miles an hour at the shore here, 15 to 25 inland, and it only increases as we go into the evening. This is 8 o'clock on Friday. We're talking about tropical storm force sustained winds. Tropical storm force winds are 39 miles an hour, and we are above there for almost all of the shore locations. And even inland, Parkway corridor sustained here 30 to 35. Well, inland sustained 20 to 25 miles an hour. Then we weaken as we go into our early Saturday morning. Just going to stay breezy for the second half of our Friday night, again, into early Saturday. And I want to show you this graphic. This is what our potential wind gusts could be here. These are winds only 2,500 feet above the surface. This is in knots. This translates to 60 to 70 miles an hour. In the grand scheme of things, this 2,500 feet above the surface is pretty close to us in the grand scheme of the atmosphere. The thing is, we need something to mix these winds down. Fortunately, we don't have a lot to talk about that would mix these winds down. So that is good news for us, but we are going to watch that gust situation, because if we do get 60, 70 mile an hour gusts, power outages are really going to be a problem, and we're going to be talking about damaging winds too. Again, with those east winds, we are just going to pile up the water. We were in solid and minor flood stage here across the area on our Thursday. We are anticipating moderate flood stage for Cape May, part of Atlantic County, as well as the Delaware Bay. And the reason for the Delaware Bay is in moderate flood stage is because you have a southeast to east wind that just pushes that water right up all the way into the bay here. Let's show you what's going on the Jersey Shore side. This is Sea Isle City. I've been showing you this since Monday. Here we go, Central Avenue in Sea Isle City, some water on it in the purples. That's minor flood stage. Here's moderate flood stage. It expands towards the bay, towards the ocean here. Here's JFK Boulevard with my finger. Again, Central's right here. Even a little bit more flooding as you make your way towards the ocean side here in Sea Isle. So it does expand as we get into that moderate flood stage. Here's our Friday morning numbers for you. Again, it's calm during the morning. So if you have outdoor events that you want to do Friday, do it in the morning. Temperature slowly rising through the 50s. And then as we go on throughout the day, rain showers start after 12 o'clock. The heavier rain comes in around 4 o'clock. I think we peak between 7 to 11 p.m. East-southeast wind that is definitely strong and will stay strong as we go into our Friday night here. Rain will end between 11 to 1 a.m. and then we'll look for a shower through about 3 a.m. slowly diminishing as we go overnight. Now here's our Saturday. Still going to be talking about some showers around here, because while our front is gone, low pressure is hanging around just off screen here in West Virginia and getting over into Ohio. So we're talking about spotty showers for our Saturday here. And then here's that low pressure that goes off the shore, finally moves offshore Saturday evening. And we're talking about, again, some rain showers around all throughout the day. And then Saturday night should be dry. Here's Halloween, expecting isolated showers for us. That soaking rain stays to the north where our low pressure will be. And we'll be talking about another really windy day out in Cape Cod. We already had a gust to 90 miles an hour and Nantucket with that earlier nor'easter. We'll see if we do the same with this one here. Trick-or-treat forecast, it's a tiny tree, and the only reason why I say it's not a trick is because it's not raining all day. So we're expecting isolated showers throughout trick-or-treat time, but I will say the later in the day you go, the drier it does get. So that is some good news there. Here's a look at our mainland 7-day forecast. We'll get you over into Monday here, comfortable with plenty of sunshine. High temps will be in the mid-60s. Then we cool on down a little bit as we go into the rest of the week. We got a cold front that passes late Tuesday here, brings a couple of showers. And then how about Thursday? Highs in the mid-50s for highs, and that will probably extend into next weekend as well. That is our first weekend of November, and we're kind of jumping pretty quickly down into cold weather here, and it does look like the first half of November will be below average. Our website, PrestonBasie.com/weather, has everything you need to know about this storm, from the rain to the wind to the coastal flooding to what's happening this weekend. I'll be posting on social media throughout the night and into our Friday as well.